And we are back for round Uno. Definitely want to play first, and that hand is slightly heavy on land, but I think it's still fine. I'm gonna keep it. Um, Final Revels can sometimes act just as a wrath, as I mentioned, so I think it's fine. Um, and with those mana, I can cast pretty much anything in my deck. I just hope I don't draw too many more lands, but if I don't, I should be in a very decent spot. Plains, alright. Ooh. Don't actually mind them playing some small creature, given the Revels. The issue is that I don't really want to play my Changeling because of the Revels, and I will still need to do something, some sort of stuff early on, otherwise I might just die. Alright. Drawing a land last turn was really bad, but not a whole lot I can do about that. Pilfer is fine. I think at that point I'm probably not casting the Changeling. I mean, my opponent will probably be able to put me down to around 10 if they play some more stuff, but I think there's pretty good upside at just being able to destroy everything with the Revels and not kill my own creature. If they start playing some 3 toughness creature, I could be in trouble. But again, in Lorwyn, most creatures are rather small, so I don't know. Hopefully I'll be fine. Pilfer was a very solid draw, for sure. Moonglove Extract, alright, sure. I'm probably gonna play my Changeling now. Just because I'm pretty sure my opponent will extract. And after the final Revels, I'm likely to want to be able to Pilferers. And next turn, I might actually Pilferers instead of Revels, just because it will have haste. So unless they play a creature that I want to kill, another creature that I want to kill with Revels, well, that card is pretty bad, but it's something I want to kill with Revels, I would say. I think I'm playing Pilfer. I don't mind taking some more damage, and they could easily play another, less than 3 toughness creature. Alright, sweet. And I can start beating down, which is nice. Also, my opponent has been missing land drop, so being aggressive is probably a decent idea. Ooh, spells to the sprite. I definitely don't mind that. So I will get at least a 1 for 4, I guess. We could call that with my final Revels. Ooh, an Angler. Sure. No problem. I'm at 12, but I will kill 5 creatures with 1 spell here, so I think I should end up in a fine spot. Guess my opponent is gonna tap my Pilferer, but I'd rather go into attack before using the Revels, I think. Alright, sweet. Goodbye, opponent's board. Hostility, well, that's a nice one, especially since I win the flip here, so the Ringskipper is not gonna, gonna go to their hand. Marrow Chimeras. I don't think that card is very good at all, but it's interesting. That was a pretty good beating. My opponent just got destroyed. That was sick. That's why this card is so good. Alright, well, this will probably not do a whole lot now that my opponent doesn't have any match left on the board, and Hostility is definitely gonna be doing some work. And oh, it deals damage. It doesn't make them lose life. So actually, let me just look at something. Alright, so next turn I can have 5 3/1 elemental token. Oh no! That would have been really fun though. Yeah, this is this type of black card, most of the time they make the opponent lose life, but this is 5 damage. So this would have been 15 damage of Elemental Shaman. Oh, that's sweet. Alright, pretty funny game to start off. Hurly Burly seems kinda good against my opponent. They showed a lot of one toughness creature. I think the Blight might be better on the draw because I'm gonna be playing a bit more defensively. And I might want to cut some of my... I mean, Hurly-Burly is... Yeah, the issue is that it also... Well, actually, I can only target things with flying, so I think it's pretty... I'm not sure. They showed a Ringskipper, a Spellstutter Sprite, and some other one. Yeah, I think it's gonna be good. I think it's gonna be good. What should I cut, though? I don't know. Maybe some of my one toughness creature. Maybe Blade Whale is not the best on the draw. And maybe I can cut a... let's say a Changeling. Alright, and my deck is slightly more defensive here. Alright, I think I'm gonna go with that. Just gonna check if there's something I wanna add, but I don't think so. It might be wrong, but I don't know. Hurly-Burly seems very decent in this matchup, and yeah, I think Blight is better when you're on the draw. Alright, seems like a decent hand. I'm not doing match. I'm not playing a lot of creature, but I have some very good Dreamwall, so it's definitely nice. Sorry about that. I just wanted to check if... Alright, I put a card on bottom. Mystic, sure, I don't mind that. Pilferer is definitely good. It enables my fodder launch, and it's, you know, it's gonna do some stuff, most likely. That card is pretty bad. You should probably not play that. Ooh, Sig. I will have to lash out that thing, otherwise, yeah, it's gonna be troublesome. Why? Oh, they wanna make that, Alright, sure. No? I guess you should attack, then. Weird. I thought they would make my land become an island or something, so I cannot cast stuff, maybe, but... I have the final revels, but I think I kinda need to get rid of Sig before it can be activated. Ooh, Blight. I think I'm gonna keep that on top. I think with my hand I'm very likely to reach the late game, in which case that card is gonna be pretty insane. So they got an Angler, which they put on top. Angler is just a pretty decent card. Quite costly. I mean, 2 mana each time is a decent amount, but it's still a pretty good card. So I guess at this point I should start attacking, right? Yeah, they did. I drew my Blight. I need to draw lands, but it just feels like between the ending and the final revels, I should be able to get to 6 land and start doing some really silly thing. And I'm not really threatened yet. I might have to use the ending though, even if they play something that dies to the revels. Probably don't need to kill that though. Smoke Raider. Huh. Don't really want to play that, honestly. It doesn't enable anything in my hand. If I had Hostility, I would definitely play it. But here it doesn't enable anything in my hand, and I'm rather likely to actually cast Revels next turn if I draw land. I mean, I will most likely do it if I draw land. Alright, that thing is threatening. And it doesn't die to the Revel, so I think it's gonna be ended. If I may say so. So will my opponent attack, or will he choose the... Alright, I guess they want to meal me. I'm gonna get rid of that. So they are gonna meal 3 cards off my top, which is fine. I mean, especially if they get non-land, I'd be happy. Yeah, I'm happy. I mean, those spells are fine, but I really want to draw land at that point, so... Ooh, Harasser would have been insane with the fodder launch, though. Okay, sure, but if I can draw land, I'm happy. Alright, perfect. That's amazing. Alright, harassing my opponent board once again. If there's a land on the top, because we are gonna clash, I'm gonna keep it just because of the Blight. Ooh, Hostility. Well, actually, I have Smoke Braider, so no reason to not, you know, keep that. And actually, since they mill me, the Pilfer are enabled. Ooh, that's sweet. I did not realize that. That's really nice. And actually, I'm gonna cast that over casting Smoke Breather just for mana purpose. Yeah, I think I want the Hornet Harasser. The deck is working so well right now, it's insane. It feels like playing a constructed deck against a limit deck almost. Look at my hand, it's insane. Next turn I can Fodder Lounge plus Smoke Breather if needed. Alright, well I guess I'm gonna attack for 2 here. And then play the Flamekin and a Smoke Breather. That sounds rather solid. No, not that one. Alright. So next turn I can give Trample to Hostility after... Yeah, that does work, I think. Ooh, I draw land either way. Alright, something is happening during my draw step. No, nothing. Alright. I guess... So I have the possibility to use that, but if they have a Rimwall, it could be troublesome. Another option would be to just cast the Hostility and give it Trample. In the end, I think it's gonna be pretty much the same thing. I guess I can cast one more spell if I do that actually, so it's probably slightly better. It's really annoying if they have some sort of removal though. But if they actually use a removal on my Flamekin, I don't really mind that too much. Yeah, on the Pilferer. Let's not tap that. And then on itself again. Yeah, again, I think if they have a removal, I don't actually care too much. So if I give that Trample, I don't really have a kill, so I might as well play the Harasser and swing in for quite a bunch. If they have a counter spell, I would assume they would have countered that. Right, Pestamite is not bad. It means I cannot really attack with the Flamekin. Otherwise, this thing is gonna get -2 because of the Pestamite, and it's gonna die. So I guess Pilferer should attack, though I don't really mind trading my Pilferer for any of their creature. My opponent is in so much trouble, though. Like, between the Nettlevine Blight and the Fodder Lounge, it's just gonna be awful for them to try coming back in this game. Alright, sure. So I think we are launching the... Yeah. We are launching the Pestamite, sacrificing the Harasser, and then we pretty much have a kill. Yeah, I want to sack that. Alright, let's target, let's target Dowser. Now they can give -2, power to something, but they are still very, very dead. Oh, something is happening. Pretty sweet combo though. Harasser, Fodder Lounge. That's sweet. Ooh, nice one. And now my spell fizzles, so they will not take 5. So that's actually pretty good for them. And yeah, they can recast it. Alright, sure. Well, that was good for my opponent. They are still in a lot of trouble, but that was a pretty good turn for them, I would say. Alright, sure. I did not really expect that, but I think it's fine. Again, I don't really have to play around anything just because of how the game is the game is going. Don't mind trading any of my creature for Pestamite. I guess it means I cannot give trample to hostility next turn, but dealing 3 to my opponent seems. Maybe I should have kept that back. I don't really know. Either way, you know, I don't think there's any way my opponent can come back in this game. I cannot think of any card that would, like, even if they manage to sweep my board, I'm gonna blight their land, and they are never gonna be able to do anything. Yeah. All right, that's gonna be game. Sweet. So Final Revels, pretty insane card, and yeah, things worked out well for me. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I see you guys for round 2.